I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals. Regarding the Vermundian military, yes? Indeed. Tell us there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here, we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word. Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance? Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration for warriors or sorcerers at this time. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or greatswords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members. And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins. So regrettably, I cannot assist you. Unless you were to procure a weapon yourself, that is. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen shipment. He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
Whence might we procure such a thing? We want for information. Mayhap we ought to speak with this Sir Roderick. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. I sense eyes upon us. We have reached our destination.
Hold on a moment. I recognise that weapon. 'Tis one of my wares. At least 'twas meant to be, before those fiends made off with it. Nay, I won't have it back. I only hope you gave the beasts a good thrashing. Have you been to see Klaus yet? He'll be able to change your vocation for you now. Go on. Take it to him with my blessing.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. You'll find only pieces of the finest quality line these shelves, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths.
I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen. Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master. If you feel overburdened, mayhap I could carry some things for you.
My, I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. What? Can't you think of a reason? I'd thought you were keener wit than that. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see. But I suppose that job's over. Now you found me out? So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Aye, aye. You'll have your coin. That's how this works, isn't it? Greed will get you nowhere, friend. But worry not. You won't need it where you're headed.
Mayhap I'll set out on my own adventures. Very dark.
Off to market I go.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
Interested in my...
This is generally used as a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Go on, have a look. Business hasn't been the best for some time now. Many thanks.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour?
Here I've no wisdom to offer.
Really now? Wouldn't say no to a bit of excitement.
We shall remain here.
Aye, what is it? Greetings.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me! Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
I shall suffer none to disturb this peace.
Mayhap I'll come here when I've a day to myself.
Quiet at last.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word! You mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Sven, where have you been?
Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought you saw me.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Even the best of the all places isn't so welcoming as this. Not sure why I patrol it, if I'm honest. A fine place to sit and gather once I've clean forgotten.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen. This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. Ah, excellent find.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Disa's schemes run deep. To think, Disa's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Disa is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Disa's focus, you have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I am able to offer, I bid you, take this.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
I know not what to make of this.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim? We want for information. Mayhap we ought to speak with this Sir Roderick. Certainly, Master.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Will that be all, then? May fortune... Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Always a pleasure. Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Ah! I see you have a great sword with you. A fine weapon. You may now change your vocation to warrior, if you wish. If you would prefer to register a sorcerer, you will need to acquire an archer staff. Greetings. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. Always a pleasure.
Can't help but feel I've wasted my time here. Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You have lost sight of your path, but I can point the way. You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. May these words guide you true. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you. Doubt its charm.
I could use a bit of peace and quiet. What's life without a bit of...
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Where was I bound again?
Seek out a town I've yet to visit.
I'll gladly stay a while.
When does my politics this morning?
I'm clean forgotten.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I shan't resist. I'd fancy a kick, but not at the expense of my duty.
Hold fast! You have the strength!
This ends here. Allow me, Master. This foe shall fall by my hand. Prepare ourselves for a prolonged battle. This road most
There's no cause for reckless action. We need only be consistent.
by your leave.
Well done. Our foe has been knocked off balance. Grab hold. Go now! Keep your focus!
Fortune was now
The indignity of it!
It will take more than that to end me.
Over here, if you please.
This is a poor remuneration for our efforts, I must say.
Rarely have I felt so empty. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there. That was superb, Arisen. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure. Be wary! There's a foe we've not yet encountered.
I miscalculated.
Do not give up hope. Help will come. Look out, Arisen! We're under attack! My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
Thank you, Master. Only hope I can. It seems we have enraged our foe.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
Understood.
Save our best will do.
I've nothing to share at present.
shall remain by your side.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
I think I can manage.
Sir Arisen, thank heavens you've come. Saurians have claimed the village yet again, if you can believe it. Just when almost all of the villagers had arrived as well. Oh, why must these scaly fiends beset us so?
Oi! What are you doing, standing about when there's work to be done?
Jonas! This is the good sir I spoke of. The one who called the Saurians for us.
Is that right? Then I expect you to aid us with this mess, stranger. You did it once afore, eh? Only natural you'd help finish the job.
My apologies for the chief's temperament. Yet he speaks truly. We have need of your strength. Pray, calm the beasts as you did before, sir. I dare say you are the only one upon whom we can depend.
More Saurians. Let us deliver them a swift end, and ensure the village is safe.
You ought to proceed with caution.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Don't let me down.
What's this? Just what I was waiting for.
Have a little faith in yourself.
The Saurians are no more, I see. That's twice you've come to our rescue now. You're more than a friend to Har Village, Sir Arisen. You are a hero. Truly, we cannot
Here he is! I found our troublemaker!
Jonas! What is the meaning of this?
This blasted beastren went and ventured into Stormwind Cave. How many times have we said none are to tread there? But he just had to poke his nose where it didn't belong. There can be no doubt he's the one who incited the Saurians' attack.
Forgive me. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Trust a beastren to muck things up.
Jonas! Surely there's no need for such talk.
You would say that, wouldn't you? Seems to me beastrens go causing problems, and we humans are lumped with the job of cleaning up after them.
Jonas, please! You're being ridiculous.
There!
I do apologize. It would seem things have turned rather uncomfortable. But we mustn't let this sour your triumph. You came to our aid when we needed it most, and for that, you have our gratitude, Sir Arisen. I do hope you shall visit us again anon.
It was a rotten note to end things on. I do hope Sephiron will be all right. We want for information. Mayhap we ought to speak with this Sir Roderick. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
Any interesting tidings to share?
Just yonder, Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Bit black. What can I throw?
This is where I come when life gets overwhelming.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time. The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Well met, son. How might I be
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use. One can see far to the distance from here.
We are alone here, methinks. Perhaps we might stop a moment and find our bearings.
I quite agree. Now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Here's a chest. I shall take a look inside.
What am I to do?
Time to be heading home.
If I don't
Living. Well met. Looking to make a purchase. Much obliged, sir.
No purchase. Application of coin.
Seems my humming would be unwelcome.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
There's comfort in the humdrum taking off.
All people fear the dragon, yet 'tisn't the threat it seems.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
The route
Well met. You are come to shack it. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find them.
Goblins, Master!
We have no room for explosion.
Dare I say it, we trounced our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.